I say this with a clear conscience and no remorse. I do not care about your rights. None of them, and for none of you. However, I do care about my rights. I find them to be priceless, immortal, divine. The right to speak as I will about my government, to defend myself with armaments against my aggressors, to pray as I see fit. These things are sacred to me. More than almost anything else, as the only thing that is more precious to me requires these as foundations to even be possible. But, even in my nigh limitless selfishness, I must admit that you, my neighbor, are in the eyes of the government the same as me. If they were to censor you, then they would likely have no reason not to censor me. If they were to deprive you of self-protection, they would likely have no reason not to deprive me of self-protection. If they were to kill you, they would likely have no reason not to kill me. For that reason, it is in my best interest for the preservation of my sacred rights to defend yours. Thus, it was not the whole truth when I told you that I was utterly apathetic to your rights. It is more correct, then, to say that I care only about your rights, inasmuch as they are tied to mine. Of course, this means my wellspring of charity runs dry, should I ever be elevated above the common masses. I have never claimed to be ethical. I certainly won't now. But you needn't fear the possibility of me claiming power over you. I don't want it. But this raises a most curious question. Is this, at the base level, how all people operate? If so, it would go a long way to understand why there is such a divide between those with power and those without.